You can call this overstuffed bear a champion chunk. It won't mind, partially because it's a bear, but also because chunk is its name and champion is its new title. 32 Chunk, as it's known, has just been voted the winner of Fat Bear Week, tipping the scales with more than 96,000 votes, and it packed on all those kilos with a broken jaw. Let's turn to someone who is behind those live cams as Chunk roared to victory. Mike Fitz is a resident naturalist with Explore.org, and he joins us from northern Maine. Mike, before we talk about someone who I think, or something that maybe was your favorite bear in this competition, let's step back for a moment. You were one of the founders of Fat Bear Week. How did it come about?
I was a ranger at Katmai National Park for a number of years, and I started to work with our webcam audience in 2013. And one of the things that we always talked about was how bears need to get fat to survive. Fat is the body, or is the fuel that allows a bear to survive winter hibernation. And I was looking at webcam comments one day in late September in 2014, and I saw somebody posted a comment of the same bear from early summer in late summer, and they're like, hey, look how fat this got. And for some reason, I had an idea that wouldn't it be fun if we allowed the public to decide who they thought was the fattest and most successful Brooks River bear of the year. So I brainstormed that idea with a couple other rangers I was working with at the time. We put together this one-day event called Fat Bear Tuesday, and the engagement on it was exceptionally high compared to anything else we had done on social media at the time. So that day I decided, hey, we need to expand this into a whole entire week to give more people the opportunity to participate and learn about fat bears and salmon. And the popularity of Fat Bear Week has grown ever since then.
Yeah, so that's among the amazing things about this. So many organizations are hoping to achieve virality with something that they post on the internet or on social media. At what point did you realize you had a hit on your hands?
It probably really wasn't until like 2018, 2019, and this was after I started working with Explore.org. The park staff after me at Katmai really did a great job of professionalizing what I consider to be sort of like a goofy event. And it is sort of goofy in its own way, but it has these strong conservation messages. Brown bears, of course, are amazing creatures, so we connect with them in a lot of different ways, but they are successful at Brooks River because of the large salmon run there. And this year we've had more votes in Fat Bear Week than ever before. It was something like more than 1.7 million in total.
And many of those voters, from what I understand, are kids in classes across North America, maybe beyond. What are they learning about brown bears and Alaska?
They're given the opportunity, I think, to explore sort of like the unique physiological and metabolic marvel that is a brown bear. They go through these wild swings in body mass. Again, they come out of the den pretty skinny, and then they gain body mass throughout the summer so they can survive winter hibernation again. So the students are introduced to that idea, and then also how they survive hibernation. They do it without eating, drinking, urinating, or defecating. They're surviving on their body fat. They come out of the den with essentially the same muscle mass and bone health that they went into the den with. And that's something that humans can't do. If we are bedridden for that period of time, we would lose muscle mass, we would lose bone density. Bears don't experience those ailments like people do. And then there's geography aspects of it. There's opportunities to learn about the determination of salmon and how they spawn or they die. I mean, they are amazing creatures. I think they're the quintessential examples of determination in the face of challenge. So I really love to see teachers taking Fat Bear Week into the classroom.
Yeah, let's spend the last 30 seconds in praise of the winner, Chunk, who I think you were kind of rooting for. Tell us about him.
Chunk is an impressive bear. Again, he's like a 500-kilo bear, maybe a 1,200-pound bear at this time of the year. He broke his jaw in early June. We didn't see how that happened, but he's had to persevere through that injury. Bears in Katmai National Park are wild animals. They don't receive any veterinary care. So we watched him throughout the summer adapt to that situation. And I think that's one of those reasons why he won Fat Bear Week this year, is because of his perseverance, his resilience in the face of that challenge.